Hello everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paints with Mike. It's Thursday the 3rd of October and we're gonna dive straight into this lovely little painting, and today it is the Haunted Hallows, and tomorrow I'm off to the range to see what they've got in store, whether we get any new exciting paintings. I may come back with a Christmas painting if they've got any. We just, that's the excitement of visiting this store. You never know what they're gonna have until you get there. So we're going to start this off. There is a bit of a rant in this video, sorry, I'm just looking for my 3 drill, and yeah, we'll get started and get going. So still can't find my 3. What have I done with it? It's that one, because I've like drawn it as like a weird shape. So yeah, how's everyone doing? I woke up today and by God was it chilly. I've still got quite a sore throat. The weird thing is it doesn't actually sting when I swallow. It's more like, it feels like there's something sort of like stuck in the throat, like phlegm or something, and I really have to cough to get it up. So sorry for the gory details there. So yeah, and it's been quite a busy day today. I've just been non-stop. It's just like busy. So yeah, I had work, then I had to go to the Amazon locker and come back home, and I'll get on to that in a minute because I'm very annoyed with Amazon right now. And earlier I watched because when I got back it wasn't delivered in time, so I had to like go home and then go back out again. But today in the UK we have a TV show called This Morning, and the first video that I loaded up on the TV was this morning, but from the very first episode with, oh, what's her name? Was it Susan Finnegan and Richard Madley? So it was quite strange seeing that from well back 1988, and it's on their YouTube channel and they put it up today, and you could see the transformation of like the graphics and stuff from way back when years ago they didn't sort of have that in place. And yeah, I've just been trying to stay off the Lemsips because obviously I need to get back on to taking my Ramipril, and I'm getting a bit fed up with Pharmacy to You, because I use Pharmacy to You, right, to deliver my medication. Now every time I order it, I get an email saying your prescription's been approved, because I don't have to order it, they do it automatically. Because the doctors know when I need it, and every time I put it through it says pending because it's not due yet. So, but then as soon as they've sent it out, they go, it may be time to reorder your next prescription, and I'm thinking, you've only just like sent me one. So I've still got quite a lot left, and I did ask them to change the reminders to once a month, and there's obviously some sort of glitch because they keep sending them. Like, I'm flooded with all these extra medication which I can't do nothing with. I've just got to try, and I can't take a double dose because I can only take the 1 dose, and I just don't know what to do with them all. Some nights I do have to like stop that so that I can take other medication. So obviously a bit of a backlog film you know, happens. So anyway, I went to the Amazon lock. I just went down to start filming this, and they said your Amazon order is ready for delivery. Now I go trundling up there and had to drop a printed parcel off and send that first. Picked up my Hello magazine. I finally remembered to go get it this time, and came out, went to the locker, got my parcel out, and I thought, this feels very light, and I thought, this isn't right, this can't be right. So I I've just remembered I forgot something, just bear with me. Sorry about that, I just wanted to go and get the packaging to show you guys. So anyway, I pick up this parcel and it feels very, very light, and I thought there is no way, because I called into my order. I ordered a Nescafe cookie dough, which I've never had before, and for some reason it's the dessert edition, but for some reason they said that it was coming on the 18th of October, and then randomly overnight it changed and was coming today. Now, first things first, this was all dented in, so I had to check that this bit here was not tampered with, because if that was the case I would have had to chuck them. And yeah, it was very light, so I got home and undone it, and there was no, I ordered this new washing up liquid called elbow grease washing up liquid, the same company that does the, you know, the elbow yellow cleaning thing in the yellow bottle. And I thought, oh, that's, you know, that's new, because the previous night I won £2.60, so £1.65 was for the cookie dough coffees, and then after that I got had about £1 to use up, so I got a you know, the cookie dough lattes. So I thought, right, okay. So yeah, I opened up this package and it wasn't in there, and I was so angry, because obviously I'm a Prime member, so I order it to come the next day. You know, every time you go in the shop it's like £1 this, £1 that, and I'm not a lover of paying £1 something. It's always got to be like £1.35. Galaxy is the worst, because sometimes it's £1.35, and I don't agree with that. It should be £1. So I mean, look at the single bars. You get single bars probably about 80p, yet you can get whole one for like £1, and it's apparently a sugar tax. But yeah, I wasn't happy, so had to get in touch with Amazon to refund it, and I did leave them a review, because I said on the review, be mindful of getting this because you may not get it. I personally feel the drivers stole it, because if you look at this, this is how the packaging was, right? So it was like that, and it's like that. Now, number one, yeah, when the package is folded over like that, they have a zip mark. And what that does is you peel this, right, and it slides off like that, and then it opens the flap, right? Now, this part here would be proper stuck. It would be, because it's like a hot steel. That was no way stuck down. So there's one or two things that's happened here. Either the seller has conned me and pretended they've sent it, because what I found very strange is that inside this package I had an order slip telling me what I ordered, and Amazon don't normally do that anymore. It's normally just your item now. So this was obviously a third-party seller. So I don't know whether the driver has stole it, or whether it's, I cannot say that it's, I personally don't feel it's fell out in the factory. No way. Because of how it was packed. And if you watch TikTok videos, they have to scan the item into the box. You can't just put it in the box. They have to scan it and put it in the box. So I personally feel like the drivers stole it and tampered with the package. So anyway, I wasn't very best pleased, because what I thought was strange is that they say the 18th of October, and then all of a sudden it got randomly changed to delivery for today. And I thought to myself, I should have really just ordered it from the shop. Now, you might be thinking, why do I order washing liquid or washing up liquid from the shop? Simple answer is, I don't like paying £1.35. I don't agree with it. Or £1.15. As I say, it's always got to be £1 something, you know. And yeah, had to get in touch with Amazon. They've issued a refund. But that's not the only thing. I've been having problems with this locker, because the locker has been having connection issues, and every time you connect to it, it says, sorry, we're having a problem. And on 2 occasions I've had to download you know, you install the app, reinstall it, still won't work. So I had to turn my phone off, turn it back on. I don't think it's my phone. I think it's the actual app. So this locker's having problems. But a few years ago, I ordered a Amazon Fire tablet, and it was the very small one, you know, the 7-inch one. And same scenario, got it out the locker, and I thought, yeah, there's no way that's in there. It felt really light. So I opened it up on the train, and yeah, all that was in it was the actual charging cable and the plug. And Amazon was trying to argue with me. They wouldn't believe that I didn't have it in there, and they basically wanted the item back with the plug and charger. And I said, look at the video that I've just recorded. It's not in there, so I want my money back, or we can do a chargeback and I'll get it back that way. And the chargeback is basically where if a company is refusing to refund you, you can show you evidence to the bank, and the bank will try and get that back for you. So yeah, it's not the first time it's happened. Now, I'm actually starting to think maybe it's best to like send it to a different locker, because it's getting to that point of year again where you know, parcels are getting stolen and in the depots. And apparently I've heard, because my driver Cheryl, she works for Every, and she's been saying the amount of parcels that get stolen in the actual depot, and it's actually their drivers that do it. So I don't know whether it's, you know, done on purpose or what, but I'm now sort of like, because this isn't the first time this has happened. It's like ages ago when I told you about the aerial lead in Galaxy Bar, they said they delivered it and they didn't. So that's really why I, you know, sent it to lockers. And now I'm sort of getting parcels with no, like half my items missing. Like, what the hell is that all about? So now I'm sort of worried, like, will that happen again tomorrow? You know? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, you know. And then obviously trying to prove it to Amazon, you know, that it's not in there. It's just hard work, because it's, if that's going to keep happening, that means I've got to record the video every time, and then on live chat they say, oh, we can't open the link because of it's against their policy or something. So even if you sent like a video on YouTube of you opening the box to Amazon, they won't accept it or won't open it because it's against their policy to open the link for viruses and stuff. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with Amazon. I'm really quite annoyed, because now I've got to, although I've got the refund back, I've got to now order it through Iceland's next week, because I'm not going to reorder this. And as I say, it's hard to say whether it was the driver or whether it was the seller, because I find it very strange how that parcel was not sealed down. I personally feel if that fell out in the back of the van, or, you know, they would see it, or in the warehouse they would see it and put it back in, you know. So why do people, I don't understand why drivers deliver things if something's missing and the package, you know, my one wasn't tampered with too much, but you could see it was not stuck down. But surely it's common sense, you know, if you don't see it stuck down, you check to see if it's there. Like, why put an empty parcel in the thing? So yeah, I'm not best pleased at the moment, and it's now given me sort of like vibes of not ordering through Amazon, because, you know, it's just absolutely ridiculous. But it's always it always happens around about Christmas time. So yeah, but I knew straight away as soon as I got that out of that locker, I was like, that is not in there. And I even checked the back of the locker, because in the top lockers they have like a mirror. So if you're quite short, you can look up at the mirror to see if there's anything on the back in case it's been pushed back further. So yeah, so that's that run over. But oh man, so I've now got no washing up liquid, and I've got to go back out again. So because I only do Iceland's like once a week, and tomorrow I'm going to the range. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like actually buy it. So You know, it's the same at my mum's. You send a parcel at my mum's, they chuck it over the fence. You know, I've sent it to local collect, all the boxes split open. You know, it actually makes you wonder, do they actually look in your parcels and then just go, oh, right, let's put that down again, you know? That is the problem when you keep ordering a lot of parcels, because if you're ordering a lot of parcels, the drivers know that you're constantly ordering, and perhaps that's what's happened. But you do get different drivers every day. But yeah, it's just very, very frustrating, because, you know, I shouldn't have to like rebuy it, you know? But yeah, that's that over. So I've got me, and then of course I had to check the cookie dough to see whether that was not tampered with. It was, you know, punched in the side. But yeah, but I think they've opened it up and gone, oh, I'll have a look in there. And they've had basically not got what they wanted, I suppose. Maybe they thought it was a gadget or something, you know. So frustrating. So just be mindful at this time of year that if you do order stuff with Amazon, chances are you're probably going to have tampered packages like I have. So it's getting to the point where you can't send it to lockers now because things are getting took. So do you see what I mean? It's just beyond a bloody joke. But yeah, I'm not, you know, hopefully everyone else, that, you know, they get their parcels and that. But let me know in the comments if you've had like a similar situation. So anyway, that's that over. So let's do a weather forecast. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please, love?
Right now in Braintree, it's 13 degrees Celsius with partly sunny skies. Today's forecast is clouds and showers, with a high of 14 degrees and a low of 6 degrees.
So yeah, showers again. We've had 5 days of rain, and apparently that SpaceX has now landed at the space station, and I think they've been greeting the you know, the astronauts that are stuck up there. So yeah, tried to do another Temu order, but once again Temu strikes again because they put that epoxy lock on. I refuse, like I literally refuse to buy it when that's lock on, so they can keep it on there forever, for however long they want. I'm not paying £15, not happening. You know, I only want a few things and I've got to pay £15 every time. Like, what the hell's that all about? So Roxanne, do you still bite the bullet with that one and still pay £35 worth? Because I've seen some of your videos where you get frustrated with it as well, so I'm glad to know it's not just me that's having that problem. But they really need to make their mind up, you know, either keep it on or keep it off. Like, stop keep putting it on, putting it off, putting it on, putting it off. Like, I'm actually wondering if some items are third-party sellers maybe, and that's why it's on. But I've never known a company to have this ongoing yo-yo of putting a lock on, putting it off, putting the minimum spend on, putting it off, putting it on, putting it off. You know, keep it on or keep it off. Stop, like, fiddling around with it, you know? So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what this part here is supposed to be, but it's looking very, very beautiful. I hope we get some spare jewels of that. Just remember, we could probably multi-place that section, so I'll see if I can create a bit of room in here. And someone's busy on the motorbike there, sorry about that. I filmed right next to the window, you see, so oh, look at that. Perfect line for a perfect person. I'm not perfect, trust me. I'm no one in this world is perfect. No one. You cannot. There's not one single person in this world that is perfect. We're all equally the same. Do you know, I'm gonna miss doing this painting because it's so glamorous, isn't it? It's just been really busy this week. I've hardly got anything done painting wise, and it's gonna be Big Brother on Sunday, so I'm not sure if Teddy's over this week, because George did have a cold like me, and then I got it, but he has gone back to work now, so I'm assuming everything's good to go to bring Teddy over and stuff. But I do try to visit every time he's there, but some weekends I'm like, I want like a movie weekend, you know. I still do, like, if I'm over there and Teddy's there, I normally stay, but trying to watch a movie with Teddy there, like, is very awkward, because like he doesn't settle at night, and it takes quite a long time for him to settle down for night. So it was quite funny one night, because one night I was over there, I was waiting for my mum to come in with work, and George was asleep, and Teddy and me was the only ones awake, and so he's sitting there with his little drink watching Thomas the Tank Engine, and that's his favourite programme, and Fireman Sam. And yeah, but I think at one point my brother got up to go for a wee, and he, like, within minutes was crying. And it's like, one day I went to, I think I was going home, and I literally put my jumper on to go home, and he turned around and was crying because he didn't want me to go home. And I was like, there's no, you know, don't cry. So I had to, like, take my jacket off to show him that I weren't going anywhere. Then when he was like focused on like eating his dinner, because my sister was feeding him, I sort of like snuck it back on, and then like quietly went out the door, because obviously if he heard the door go, he would have cried even more, bless him. So yes, so it's just bugging me why my parcel's not in the box. It's just, oh, it's so annoying. Like, and then I sort of think, is it because I left the driver bad feedback? Because on the Amazon you can rate your experience after every time you open the locker and stuff, and if it's past, because yesterday it came at like 11 and then today was 3, if it's past 1 o'clock I always mark it delayed, because we should get this at a reasonable time, you know. And then I sort of think, is it because I keep leaving bad feedback maybe? But you know, I'm a man of my word. If I think it's been a poor delivery service, then I'm going to give you poor. Because my the depot they deliver it from is now Basildon, and you sort of think to yourself, well, they've put it out for delivery at 7. We're only up the road from them, and yet we've still got to wait till gone the afternoon, you know. Because I think what they do is they work from Basildon and work through all the towns up to here. But if I was the logistics manager, I would send the driver to the furthest, you know, away. If it was like from Basildon to Braintree, do Braintree and work yourself back. But it's just very, very annoying. So, and then I sort of think, shall I order it again and see if that one goes missing, you know? It's just playing on my mind. It's annoying. Very, very frustrating. But after this, guys, I was debating, because every week I have a takeaway, and just as like a end of the week treat, and I couldn't work out whether I wanted KFC or McDonald's, but I'm going to go for McDonald's, because in America they've launched, according to TikTok, Croc keyrings. So you know the shoe Crocs? Well, apparently you can get keyrings now, but I don't think the UK's got it. So it's nice when McDonald's put up a video and it says coming to the UK soon, and you see all the new things. I've had the Grimace shake. That's gorgeous. I think that's gone now. But they're doing the Monopoly at the moment, so if you get like, but they don't put them on burgers, but normally your drinks, your chips, there's like a black sticker and you peel it off, and sometimes you win like an apple pie, sometimes you win like train station things, and you put it on. And I put one onto the app and it said I've won £70 for Jet2 holidays, and I was like, I don't go on a plane, I haven't even got a passport. So yeah, that prize is unfortunately going to sit there and expire. So, but yeah, so far I've won a fruit bag, chips and an apple pie, so it encourages you to spend more, I think. So let's give this cookie dough a try, shall we? And see how this tastes in my lovely Wonka cup. I love it when you get clumps like that where you've not stirred it properly and you get that lovely... It's like the... Is it the Watsits where you get that clump of cheese, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yep. That is definitely cookie dough. I do quite like the Aero Mint ones. But yeah, I almost sent Tessa shopping because if I can't find something, I'll either ask my friend Bazza or, you know, Tessa, the next available person, or the next one after that. You know, whoever can get me it. And I said, is there any chance you could find this in the shops? Because she has a shop called Liverpool. Well, I don't know if it's a shop, but it's called Liverpool One. It's like an outlet thing, and there's so many shops. And if she can find it, she'll look for me, and then if she can find it, she'll get it, and then I, you know, zap all the money over, and she'll send it out to me. So it's annoying when you've got to pay postage to get it to you, but as I say, if I want something, I don't care. I want it, you know. Money's just a figure, you know. So however much it costs, pish posh, I want it. Whereas my dad and my mum are completely opposite, and they're like, oh, I'm not paying that for that, you know. And some items I do get like that, but if it's something I want badly, then it's totally different. So tell you what we'll do, let's just divert here. I want to just get that black back done, and then we can bring that down a bit and start work on the pumpkin if we've got time. The time is 27 minutes in, so pretty good. And yeah, I woke up today and I could barely speak. My voice went because I think I've got asthma, because when I laugh I've got like a wheezing in my voice. So if I was to put on a laugh now, so for example like that, you can hear it. So I can actually laugh on demand, you know. Okay, this is annoying. There's a random like D in it. Why do they do this? So, oh man, seriously, they put just literally one random drill. And then I found a diamond painting, you know, like the it was like a carry case thing that I got from B&M's. Well, this one was like a jungle one with a tiger, a zebra, and I think one was an orangutan. But unfortunately, the seller only does Royal Mail second class, and I don't trust Royal Mail anymore. So the thing is with Vinted is if you do in-post DPD or Yode or Every, what happens is the buyer buys the label for you, but with Royal Mail, it's not an integrated label, so the seller has to foot that up front, whereas all the other labels, they're sort of bought for you. So yeah, I don't like the idea of standard mail. I like everything tracked, so unfortunately I sadly had to say no to that, unfortunately. So because I don't know how that would work, because with an integrated label, when you've bought the, you know, the buyer buys it, it's in the system in the buyer screen, and you can, you know, the tracking numbers there when they drop it off. So with Royal Mail, I'm not sure how that would work. Like, would they just like would it just flag up? I mean, they want £15 for it, so it's, I think it was like £8 for the set and then £5 for postage. So it's a lot of money to pay if you don't get it, you know. So I don't know on that one. It's a shame because I don't think they'd have it. Oh, I don't think they'd have it this sort of around this sort of time. Cool. This is made a bit of a boo boo here. I've stuck the tray to it. So let's see where my H is. That's A. So H must be hiding somewhere here. Yeah. So yeah, normally when I come in from the Amazon locker, I have a cup of tea first, but I was like, it's been busy, so I've had to like dive straight into this because I want my takeaway next, and then I've got to do Waterloo. I'm gonna have a Big Mac while watching oh my god. A Big Mac while watching Takeaway. Well, it could be Saturday Night Takeaway with Ant and Tech, but they've basically put that show on hold for now. Because obviously they've both got kids now, so obviously they want to spend time with their families and stuff. So they did say it takes up quite a lot of time, you know, out of their filming and stuff. Because don't forget, they're working on like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Britain's Got Talent, and normally with I'm a Celebrity, Get Out of Here, the crew go over about September and prep things and get all the auto cues and stuff done. So I think, you know, cut the trees back and, you know, just prep the show really, I suppose. So I'm going to watch Waterloo Road. I did watch Waterloo Road episode last night, and it's the scene where they found the character Boss and he's been found dead. Well, they reckon Billy and Jason Manford, who's the head teacher, he's trying to cover it up because his son Billy killed him, but he's trying to cover it up. And so when the detectives go down there on the bridge, they pull out the bike, and something doesn't add up because he then phones Joe and he then says something's not adding up here because there was leaves or something on the bike, and he was like, well, if leaves were on the bike in the bush, how did he fall in the river and stuff? So yes, I've got 2 episodes left, and then in EastEnders, Bianca's put like a microphone machine round the back of an ornament, and she's trying to catch out Reese, because obviously Reese was the one who killed his wife Deborah, but Sonia is the one that's got in trouble for it, and so she's trying to find out and catch him out sort of thing so that she can get her sister out. So yeah, but apparently Reese was supposed to be coming out of it, and then Teddy's wife is supposed to be turning up, so yeah. Ex-wife apparently, so, but apparently it's also been announced that David Wicks, is it David Wicks or Michael Wicks, something like that, he's coming back to sort Bianca out. But then in last night's episode, Kat, she phoned up Ricky, you know, where I'll always remember that, and Bianca always used to go, Ricky! And apparently she's got anxiety or something, so she's got to phone Ricky and talk about Bianca because she needs help with it and stuff. And yeah, so I mean, obviously it's their 40th anniversary coming up, so obviously EastEnders will probably do something really big to celebrate it, which is, you know, common sense. I don't know when the anniversary. Alexa, when is the anniversary of EastEnders?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, EastEnders' 40th anniversary will be in February 2025.
Oh, yeah. But I think they're doing that live, and I'll always remember this. Hello. I'll always remember this live that they did once. So back when Max Branning, played by Jake Wood, and Tanya, who was in it, played by Joe Joyner. There was a scene where Tanya was in Ian Beale's house, and Ian is played by Adam Woodjack. And what happened is Tanya said one day in the scene, they were live, and she said, "All right, Adam?" And of course, so they froze for like a brief second, and they sort of had to like pull it together again, because she accidentally called him his real name rather than the actual character's name. So that's what's great about live TV. You see all the mistakes, because it's not like pre-recorded where you can, like cover it or cut it out. You will see mistakes as they happen. And there used to be a program I watched called something about worst mistakes on TV, or worst television mistakes, something like that. So, yes. Where's my D gone? It's going to get a bit confessy, I reckon, here now, so yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, this cough's a nightmare, because it's not sore, but it's horsey sort of thing, and it's like something is stuck, and you can't cough it up. It's like, to be frank, it's like phlegm that is stuck, and it just will not come up, And I coughed the other day, and it brought up this horrible, like, green mucus shit. And yeah, it was not nice. So I'm sort of thinking, is it an infection? Is it COVID? So I have had COVID before, and it's, oh man, it's the worst. Because your throat feels like it's being ripped apart. But I don't know what it is. And I've actually seen on Amazon the Natural Flow test kits, but some of them are like £6, some of them are £2.49. But I'm sort of wondering, like, is it worth ordering one? Because I want to like order one just to test whether it is that. But them kits have had a lot of problems with the liquid, because especially the ones that are in that plastic capsule thing, not the ones that's like a test tube with like a silver lid on it, but you pour it out, and the minute it gets in the tray, it's drying up. So it's like, what the hell, So I don't know whether, I think my mum said, and I spoke to my mum, yeah, she said they were in Savers, so I might have to get some from there. But there was a time when they were sending them out free, but of course now sort of COVID's over, they're sending you, they're sending, no, this isn't making sense, they're making you pay for them now, basically. So, and then I've got some really good news, guys. Poundland on TikTok, whether it was fake, because there's a lot of like videos out there that they put videos up, but they mislead people, and it's the wrong information. And this shop said it was closing, and I was like, hallelujah, because Poundland is not Poundland anymore. When it very first opened, it used to be called Poundland because everything was a pound. Well, over the last sort of 3 to 4 years, you go in there now and everything's like £2, £3, £10. So they really ought to like rename the shop, because it is misleading, because they're saying it's a pound shop, and it's not, because everything's higher than what it is. And then I've been seeing videos about shit roll. And you can get 18 packs for so much money, like £20. But then when you go on it, to actually buy it, they want £35 postage. So how are you getting it for like £20? Because they reckon it was £20 free postage. Well, no, it's not. So Yes, I've had a bit of a fed up day today, really. It's pissed me off about this pack. I know I shouldn't be like moaning over a washing up liquid, but you got to really understand that I still paid for that. So think of all the hours that I've just paid for it, but think of all the hours I had to play that game to get that pound. And it really does depend how much you play the game. I mean, obviously, I played for a good 2 hours, and earlier I got 60p, and I think that's the highest I've ever got in one session. So, you know, you got to look at all the hours I've paid for that. You know, it's frustrating, very, very frustrating. So yeah. Should have diverted that to my mum's, but normally with lockers, if you send it to say like your home address, you can divert it to a locker, but you can only do that if it's near the depot, because if it's already gone out, it's probably not going to happen, because I've done that once and it's diverted it for me. And then another time I did it, I think I did it too late, and unfortunately it still got delivered to the address and not the locker, you know. So, and talking of that, we have exciting news. Now, let me get a drink before that's gorgeous. I love that. I've got this vibe, I've got this thing about keep collecting different flavour coffees. Because Nescafe, they do, oh my god, there's so many. But yeah, I think I've tried all the flavours out there. The Quality Street one is crap. It tastes like bloody nuts. So, yeah, it's not very nice. But yeah, we have some exciting news. Now, I spoke earlier in the year about stopping, I think it was like a couple of months ago, about stopping the wish list, because I have picked up that Amazon are taking photographs of where they leave the parcel, and the the person who gives you it can see that. Now, obviously, I don't like the idea of that. So I've had to temporarily stop the wish list, and I know Angela's been asking, when can you send me a gift? So I'm still working on it, but it will not be a PO box. It will not be reship. What we're going to do is, there's a few other companies that I found through one of my ASMR artists, and they, in their video description, there was these wishlist links, and one of them is called Buy a Tea or something, and then another one is called Zoomy, I think it is. I haven't got my phone in here to check, but it's likely going to be on this phone here, because I was looking at it last night, and the lady had like all her items that she wanted on there. So the only difference is you have to put like a description of what it's for. So these items are to invest in the channel or something like that. So it could be coming back very soon, but please bear with me because it's not a quick process. Now, on the 31st of Halloween, for one day only, I'm going to be bringing back the wish list. Now, it's not going to be of items that you can send, but it will be for, not the wish list, sorry. For one day only, I'm going to be putting in the live stream, because I know people like to send me gifts. I really appreciate that. But what I'm going to do is put like a link where you can buy like an Amazon gift card, because at the moment, until I can set up these other two things, the only thing I can offer at the moment is a gift card. So yeah, that's the only thing I can do at the moment. And the way you can do that, if you really feel that you want to send me a gift, you can email it, you know, buy an Amazon gift card on Amazon, and then just email it to me. And then I will buy the items off my wish list and then do a little video and show you what I got with the gift card. Because any gift cards that I get, I do love Amazon gift cards, as you know. Lazy Retired Granny very kindly sent me one at Christmas time, and I thoroughly enjoyed spending that. As soon as she gave me it, I was like, spend. Yeah, I'll just, you know, any gift cards I get, I do invest it into the channel. You know, whether that be diamond painting, buying a new microphone or stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, by the end of October, it could be fixed up and I could have all the, you know, these 2 other websites sorted. I'm not building a website, don't worry. What I mean is like signing up an account so that we can do this wish list thing. So I'm not really sure how it works, like whether they send it, like it must be obviously like a gift registry address. So yeah, I do miss putting the wish list there because obviously I did enjoy it. But what I might do is do a test as well, because I think I know what's causing it. Is because if I'm out and about, I always, like, there's an option on Amazon where you can put leave photo or take photo, and they will take a photo of where it is. So I'm thinking if I turn that feature off, maybe we could bring back the wish list, but will it work? You know, you just don't know. So yeah. Oh. So yeah, I'm not sure on that one, guys, but I'll tell you what, we'll do one more row and then we'll call that a session. I was watching Lazy Retired Granny last night and bloody hell does she make me laugh. It was so funny. So she was I can't get this out. So here comes Ellie out of nowhere, and we think that she was having a sleep, and all of a sudden Linda's there and she's doing her whip and chat, and then all of a sudden she was licking Linda's arm, and I can vouch for that because Charlie, my nan's dog, used to lick my nan's arm as well. So my mum and nan think it's like the salt in your skin, or like if you're sweaty, you know, that sort of like sweaty taste. Maybe that's what they're tasting, I don't know. But she was like, oh Ellie. And when she said it like that, that brief moment where she said, oh Ellie, I thought of Wally, you know, in the Disney film, and it's Wally. I need to do that. But and then something else happened, and she got this picture of a woman sitting on the toilet, and she rolled up laughing. So it was obviously making her very chuckling and stuff. But yeah, she really it's the best bit now. She really, really made me laugh when she said she said something about she went to, I don't know what the, you know, the store was, but she went to this store and apparently she hasn't gone because it was filthy. So she didn't want to go in there because it was filthy. Now, apparently she did visit another store. You see, I think I've got asthma. She apparently, I can't remember, she went back or so and it was still filthy. And I actually left a comment because it reminded me of the program Life of Grime. And yeah, I left a comment saying you might need to watch Life of Grime because that is a really filthy program. It's basically like, it could be a house full of shit, you know, literally full of crap. And it's like crap everywhere, like all sauce over the floor, and you know, that's just an example. But yeah, so it was funny. But on that note, guys, and I needed a good laugh that day. It really did put the cherry on the cake for me. So we'll leave that session there, guys. We have now reached the end of this session. and it's looking even sparklier. There's one thing I don't like on this, is this bit is so merged in with this pink pumpkin. I think if they didn't put black in it here, it would have just looked like a blob. But the way they've put like a black eye in there, and there's a little bit of hint of this red colour, I think it will bring out the detail, but it is very sort of, there's no sort of like cross line like here with the skull. You've got that lovely blue going around separating the face from this section here, but this bit is just like right over and mingled in, so you could swap it out if you want. But this is looking the bomb.com, as my good friend Misha would say. If she likes something, if she likes something, for example this, she will go, oh yeah, that's the bomb, bomb.com. But anyway, yeah, absolutely love it. It's looking fabulous. I'm really happy with the progress. We're going to get this finished in no time. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Please remember to watch Big Brother. Please remember to get all your Halloween treats, and obviously get all your decorations for Halloween if you do decorate. I don't tend to decorate for Halloween. And obviously get shopping. Really excited to see what's at the range this week. Knowing my luck, I'll go there and there's probably be nothing, but we were lucky to get this, because if I didn't pick this up, there would have been nothing. But anyway, thank you very much for spending your time with me, listening as a podcast, watching in the background, cooking your tea. You know, thank you. It really is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap that big red notification bell so that you don't miss out on the diamond painting action on this channel, and subscribe to the little red subscribe button in the corner. Thank you very much, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.